When people are walking on their path and they find themselves on a quote or unquote spiritual path, a path that awakens them to a new understanding, some of it's esoteric or a existential path, one that takes you on a journey outside of what you've always known. They will often talk about all of the things that they have lost, all of the chaos and destruction that befell them and came around. They've lost their home, or they lost their job, or whatever it is that they feel that they had to relinquish. And that is true. And if we think about it, and we integrate some imagery from the tarot, we think about it as a tower moment, tarot and tower, a tower moment. And the harder we cling to what we have lost, the less room or space we have to rebuild, to start something new. And so if we accept any loss as a ground clearing exercise, and to raise up what is no longer needed to be there and create a better foundation, or rather a different foundation, a new foundation, newer walls, whatever it is, to rebuild our tower, our world, our space around us, so we lose our job. It's to allow the universe to say, okay, we know what you really want. Are you willing to really go get it? And if you are, then you're not going to sit there and wallow in the loss. You're going to continue to move forward, and you will also want to continue to provide yourself with your own safety and your own security, to allow yourself to trust yourself and the universe to work in harmony together, and creating a space. And whatever that looks like, it might be some part receiving help, it might be some part taking a different job, it might be some part moving to a new location. There are a lot of things that happen in our life where if we are so attached to where we are, we will never let go, and we will continue to just be there. And that's great, and that works for a lot of people. However, once again, what I was talking about is people who are experiencing that soul searching life, that path that you're on, that is causing you to look at the world from the perspective you've always held, while you are transversing to a new way of thought, a new way of being, maybe a new dimensional pattern, a new cycle of releasing and reintegrating. So the more you truly desire and want to work with the universe to receive the blessings that are coming to you, the gifts that God wants to send to you, however you want to be able to receive that, be open to receiving it from any and all sources, as long as you're looking at it from your highest goods perspective. I am walking on this path to experience these things. What do I need to release in order to truly continue to go after my dream? In the meantime, I'm taking the daily steps. I'm going through every single little bit, and I'm adjusting, and I'm creating, and I am working towards a goal. And it's all about a pattern of a path, and not getting too far down any other path. So if I focus only on the loss, I'm looking behind me and I'm not watching where I'm going, I'm going to continue to stumble. I'm going to continue to fall. I'm going to continue to cry and wonder why I've lost it all. But if I turn around and I look ahead, I'll be able to see the world from a different perspective, and I'll be able to see the narrow path and the different doors that are there, and the horizon, and what I'm really looking at. And yes, I'm going to stop along the way. I'm going to rest. I'm going to work along the way. I'm going to build up my resources. I'm going to continue to make connections and find ways to receive that I am comfortable with from the right people for the right reasons. And this is how we learn to work through and integrate all of the blessings that are coming our way, and how we can receive those in a way that nourishes us as an individual to do what it is we're called to do. So really, it's a change in perspective. and not focusing on saying I've lost, saying the path has been cleared of these things that I truly didn't desire. Yes, I had this home and it was my shelter, and no, I didn't want to lose it, but also the universe took it away from me because why? Because maybe it had me wanting more. Maybe I was looking for something different and I didn't even realize it, and I have to let this go. And I wasn't prepared to let it go. So by allowing ourselves to be prepared to let things go, we also make that space for transition a little easier to maneuver. We make it a little bit less of a gap to receiving what it is we truly desire. And those are the little practical small things that happen in each moment that make the bigger picture. And I hope that you are finding yourself blessed today, and that you are exceedingly being blessed by the universe, and you are finding yourself on a path that makes you happy, that brings joy into your life, and that allows you to share that grace, love, and mercy with yourself and others at all times. Much love. God bless. Mwah. Peace out.